So some more examples we discuss. So for this concentrated H plus 170 degrees Celsius, concentrated H plus at 170 degrees Celsius, the same mechanism which will be attacked. So next here OH2 positive. Now water eliminate, H2 eliminate, CH2 plus. This is the carbocation with a 4-member ring, so which is unstable. Then in this case, ring expansion takes place due to rearrangement. This positive migrate here. This CC ring will be migrate to here, migrate to here. So this is rearrangement. Rearrangement takes place. So here positive migrate here, this bond migrate here like this. Now we will get this is equal to 5-member ring formation takes place with a positive charge. So this is a ring expansion rearrangement, ring expansion, because 4-member is less stable than 5-member. So 4-member rearranges to 5-member. So next to alkene formation takes place. So from HSO4 minus, it will be abstracted proton and it will be shifted here. Alkene is formed. So pentene is the product. Pentene is the product. Next to addition reactions of alkenes. Additions of alkenes. Addition reactions of alkenes, if you see. So generally these are follows Markovnikov rule. So take alkenes, HCl if you use. So generally HX, any HX also if you use, the negative part of the reagent will be attacked at a middle one. Now we will get to CH3, CH, X and CH2. So highly substituted, the negative part will be attacked at a middle. That means Markovnikov rule. According to Markovnikov rule, the negative part of the reagent attack at less number of hydrogens containing pi bonded carbon. For any HX, this is following Markovnikov rule. But in the case of HBr, especially HBr, if you use peroxide, hydrogen bromide in the presence of any peroxide, H2 what I am taking, any peroxide you can take, any peroxide. In this case, the reaction takes place in opposite manner. In this case, this is a major product. Markovnikov product is major, but in this case, the negative part will be attacked to ending carbon because it is following free radical addition. This mechanism is free radical addition. Free radical addition. So that's why it is going as a radical manner. So the major product is anti-Markovnikov rule, follows anti-Markovnikov product. Anti-Mark. This is the major. But here major is a Markovnikov product. Because here mechanism is free radical addition, here is a mechanism is electrophilic addition. Electrophilic addition reaction takes place. So you can take here HCl, HBr, HI also. This is a major product. For the case of only HBr in the presence of peroxide, it follows anti-Markovnikov. And if you use HCl here in the along with the H2O2, Markovnikov product only major. So this peroxide effect is applicable for only HBr. This is also called Kharasch effect or a peroxide effect, which is applicable for only HBr. So and also next to the reactions, so if you see from alkynes, some important reactions only I am saying. That is alkynes Alkyne when react with mercuric sulfate, heavy metal ions, with dilute H2SO4, dilute H2SO4. So these heavy metals can be pulls the electron density of alkyne, and the nucleophile will be attacked. So this is specially nucleophilic addition reactions. So generally alkynes, the characteristic reactions are electrophilic additions. But when we use heavy metals, that goes to nucleophilic addition. Nucleophile will be first attacked, because these are the alkyne or alkene itself nucleophiles. So again nucleophile will not attack. So if we use heavy metals, this electron density pulls to one side, and then nucleophile will be attacked. So simply this reagent is the nucleophilic addition, water addition of water addition according to Markovnikov rule. In the presence of heavy metals, water addition according to Markovnikov rule. So Markovnikov rule means negative part will be attacked here and H plus will be attacked here. So CH3C OH double bond CH2. Now this is called enol. This is enol. So this enol always undergoes tautomerization, because enol is less stable. So CH3C double bond CH3. This hydrogen migrates here. So acetone is the major product. So here this is the enol is less stable acetone. Keto form is more stable. This is keto-enol tautomerization. So this is at room temperature 95 to 97% exists. This is 5 to 3% only exists. So if enol is formed, it is rearranges to more stable keto form. Next, this terminal alkynes reactions. So terminal alkynes means C triple bond C should be ending. So R C triple bond C H, it is the ending part. It can be react to, these terminal alkynes can be react with Tollens test. They gives Tollens test and gives silver, and also it can be react with Fehling's, copper sulfate, the ammonium hydroxide. They can be react, and also with metals also they can be react, because this hydrogen is acidic hydrogen easily displace. If you use metals, this hydrogen easily displace. So like acids, so this hydrogen can be act. So that's why it can be gives Tollens test and also Fehling's test, and also react with the metals. So this reaction, if we take in the exam type of question, they will give sodium metal or sodium metal, and X is formed. When it is react with methyl chloride, then what is Y? The question is like that they will give. So the sodium metal displaces hydrogen simply. So here hydrogen is liberated. Half mole of H2 is eliminated. If sodium displaces hydrogen, this is acidic hydrogen. Any metal react with compounds, they liberate hydrogen is called acids. So H2 liberated. Next to RC triple bond C minus Na plus. Now this is act as nucleophile, it should be formed. So and nucleophile, it should be attacked to methyl chloride, and the next to C triple bond C CH3 is formed. So from lower alkynes to higher alkynes prepared by using this method. So these are called ylides, sodium ylides. Very important. These are the nucleophilic substitution reactions.